Welcome, Jackie, to the Penthouse.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here, Monique.
I'm absolutely happy you're here. And this is actually our first dinner with Jamaica Sotheby's International Realty. And I'm happy you are my guest. Yeah. Alrighty, so we actually have our friends at Broken Plate prepared this lovely charcuterie board for us. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
It's beautiful.
I know, I think so too. Thank you so much, Chef Stewart. Jackie, I hear you entertain a lot, so you probably know a lot more than me about the cheeses here.
I must admit, I don't memorize all the names, but I see that we have some Brie and Camembert on offer today. Thank you.
Yeah, let's try something before we get into it.
Let's dig in.
Because I do have some spicy stuff to ask you.
Oh my goodness. Spicier the better.
Is this Brie?
Oh.
I think this is, I recognize this one. So I'm just gonna try this. But Jackie, you're such like a powerhouse, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Because you wear a lot of hats. I know you're, there goes my cracker. I know you're managing director, mom, and then grandma now.
Mimi.
Mimi, that's what they call you.
The word grandmother is banned.
How many grandkids?
Four.
Four. Oh, how sweet. You have, I know you have like a grandson.
Yes, one little boy, Maximilian.
Okay.
And then three little girls, Caroline, Isla, and Emily.
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. Okay, how did you transition, or how do you find it from like, what's different being a mom?
I have not transitioned.
You're everybody's mom now.
Sometimes I feel like I'm their mother. My kids have to remind me, Mom, they're not your children. I'm like, really?
That's so sweet. So do you do a lot of babysitting, or, because then remember you're managing director.
Yes. Babysitting with help.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm like, can you please send whatever staff is on duty to help me so I'm not all by myself? But I think I've earned it. I had 4 children of my own.
Yes, yes. I think you were, I actually saw online where your 2 boys, they were actually getting teased or something about not being Jamaican.
Oh Lord.
What's that story?
Oh my goodness. So my eldest son thinks he's going to make it in blogging or vlogging, whatever it may be. So they decided to do this, and I must admit it did elicit a lot of excitement. But the good news is, most of the Jamaicans were rooting for them.
I saw the video and I found it very hilarious. And the accent, is that your eldest son?
James.
Yeah, the accent was hilarious as well. So I know, so as managing the other hat that you wear, as managing director, and you're like a girl boss in this, right? It's such a male-dominated industry, the automotive industry. Like, what have you done? Like, what did you do differently? If it's a secret, then.
No, that's a good question. I hope it will just be the human factor, you know, because women tend to be nurturers. You alluded to it earlier, being the mother. So hopefully, our business is very female-centric. So thanks to my family who really believe in female power, I appreciate them. Starting with my parents, mom and dad, and my brother Duncan. And so we've kept the tradition. And basically, I think that what we women bring to the table is just organization, efficiency, family. You know, it's just our own little brand. And of course, we love the gentlemen that help us achieve what we're trying to achieve.
Of course, we have to put them in. And so if you weren't the managing director, per se, of Stewart's Automotive Group, what would Jackie be right now? Like, if you have the opportunity to just...
Wow. You know, I think I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
I can't
think of anything else.
No. I've been at this from I'm a kid, and I've been working full-time since I'm 18.
Oh, wow.
This is all that I know.
Wow. I love that. Love that. So you found would you say this is your passion? So, okay, so my
family is my passion.
Oh, I love that.
but absolutely. Family and business are very intertwined for me, and they absolutely are my passion.
So at Jamaica Sotheby's, we have, well, not just Jamaica Sotheby's, but Sotheby's International Realty. We have this thing where we always talk about our why, like our reason for doing what we do. What would be your why?
Wow, so my why is just, I was planted somewhere. And of course, that's beautiful Jamaica. And my why is just trying to give back to my country, being something that I can be proud of. I hope when I close my eyes, when that day comes, it happens to all of us, that it's a life well lived.
Yes.
It hasn't been all about me.
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit about me. But, I hope my family will be proud, I hope my country will be proud, and I hope my friends will be proud.
Trust me, your country is very, very proud. I'm literally so excited you're sitting here.
Thank you.
So we touched on it, like the country, because I know you could live, well, we all could live anywhere in the world that we want to. Why did you choose to stay in Jamaica?
Nowhere no better than Yard. So
say it again.
Nowhere no better than Yard. So, every country has its problems. So Jamaica will have its fair share.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think we have beautiful people. We have a gorgeous country.
I agree.
And something that people forget about us is that our terrain is so varied. We're not just an island in the sun. We are a little mountain retreat as well. We have a little city life.
Yeah.
And basically, every parish offers something different. Earlier today, when you and I were talking privately, we were just thinking about the south coast and north coast, our favorite parishes. How many little countries can say that?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Largest English-speaking nation in the Caribbean.
Exactly. And I mean, you touched on it. I follow you on Instagram. So I see you post Portland a lot. I'm taking that is your favorite parish.
So that's my parish.
That's your. How did you fall in love with? Were you born in there?
No.
No?
I was born right at in St. Andrew, University Hospital of the West Indies. But, I love the sea. It brings me joy. And I was going to Portland from I was a child. And later in life, we had the opportunity to get a little spot to call our home. And I started spending a lot of time there, and I have friends there, deep friendships there. And so it's definitely almost number one home versus second home.
Because
Kingston is also my home.
Yes.
So the two parishes that have my heart would be Portland and Kingston.
Of course, I see you post it a lot, and Portland is just so beautiful.
It's an unforgotten parish. It's right there for the taking. No, it's right there for the taking.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
Beautiful blue water, white sand beach, and very quiet. It's not going to be your loud, obnoxious place. So if you're looking,
and I hope it never gets
exactly.
There. Yeah,
we make our own noise, but just enjoy the natural beauty of Jamaica. I think Porty is the place.
So if you're supposed to like slow down a little bit, like I'm not gonna say retire because we don't exactly retire. If you love, you love what you're doing, we don't retire. If you're to slow down a little bit, that would be your place, your forever home right there.
That is my place.
I love that. I actually read somewhere too that you have a foundation.
Yes.
Tell me some more about that.
Okay, so the Richard and Diana Stewart Foundation, basically we try to give back through either education or health primarily. Okay. So we've built about 7 basic schools all across the island.
Wow.
Manchester, Portland, you name it. And then we also have done Ward 7 at the Spanish Town Hospital. We built our entire little ward. So it's been exciting. Since COVID, we have slowed down a bit, but we are actually looking for our next big project. And Food for the Poor will soon tell us what we're doing next.
Oh, nice. I love that. So you mentioned Diana is your mom.
Mommy. Yes.
Richard would be
my dad.
Your dad. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Who named the foundation or
the family?
Who started it?
Because, I think both my brother and my mother came up with the idea and we decided to pursue it. And that name just sat with us. We want to honor our parents.
Yeah.
They have been the foundation for everything.
Yes, I love that. I saw your mom as well. So beautiful.
Thank you. Monique, so where's your happy place?
Well, my happy place would have to be Trelawney. and specifically Silver Sands Trelawney. And let me tell you why. You love Silver Sands too?
Let me hear about that.
Yeah. So I feel like, with Trelawney as a whole, the parish, you're just so blessed to be in between, two awesome, amazing towns that not only come alive in the night, but in the daytime. And that's like Ocho Rios and Montego Bay. So I can be in whatever town, just enjoying myself and all. But then I get to come home to a beautiful, private, villa. It's like an oasis on the north coast with the beach and all of that. That's why I love Silver Sands. And it feels a little bit, untapped. Like it's not too rustic, but it's not so prim and proper. It's not trial.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes.
The beach at Silver Sands is one of Jamaica's most beautiful beaches.
Oh my goodness. I've been telling people that. Yeah.
And it offers a gated community experience.
Exactly. So you can, in the morning, you're riding your bicycle, it's beautiful. I love it there, and it's so quiet.
You've hit the nail on the head because you can do your exercise at your own pace. It's nice for families.
Yes, exactly. I love it. I love it for that reason as well.
So that would be my third favorite place.
What was it?
Because I'm from Kingston, so I have to love my Kingston.
Well, Kingston doesn't count. That's everybody's.
Yes. And people forget that we can do touristy things right here in Kingston too,
Yes, that's true.
It doesn't just have to be business life.
That's true. Let me tap into your take on real estate then, since that's what I do.
Oh, okay. Let me hear about that.
That's my bread and butter. Right? Okay. So in terms of, you mentioned, I know Portland is your forever home. And if you were to, let's say you're rebuilding your villa, what's your picture perfect villa? Like what's a must have, like furniture, feature, what's a must have in Jackie's villa?
Wow, that's a good question. So I think comfortable.
Yes.
I think something that's timeless, so you're not caught up in having to redecorate. Mm-hmm. And I just think at the end of the day, fresh, light. Mm-hmm. Just enjoy the sea.
Yes. And then for you, what would you consider luxury, like in a home? For me, I could say, so for me, luxury would be, very high ceilings. Like I love the ceiling in here, really high. But on the North Coast,
yes, I understand where you're going with it. And I think, because I think having the sea as a focus, making sure that you have decorated, that the meals can be out on the veranda, that the living room looks out to the veranda. Yes. Try to really make the most of the beautiful
exactly.
ocean.
I love that too, the indoor-outdoor type of feel. Yes, I love entertaining
and lots of shade.
Yes, so you have
some gazebos.
Yes.
It's hot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that too. Okay, so I don't know if you want to give me your opinion on, what we're doing here in Kingston. How would you rate? I know you love to decorate, you do your own interior designing and everything, but in terms of the exterior, how would you decorate the outside?
Because we're in the Caribbean, a beautiful island in the sun, I'd like to see some more of the big developments have more greenery.
Me too.
Perhaps a little more space for people to have a little picnic. I understand it's not as fashionable to have big lawns anymore, too much maintenance, and everybody wants the apartment block living. But I think we could find a blend that would match the Caribbean feel.
Absolutely, and something for the kids as well.
Absolutely.
That would be perfect. Okay, so I have to ask you, how do you juggle all these hats? Like mom and it's a huge company and it's so successful. You've done very well with the company, but how do you manage it and then being a grandma meme as well? Meme.
Honestly, just get on with it. Yeah. If you're gonna ask me if there's ever a right time to start your family or how do you juggle work and life, you don't. What you honestly do is learn to make it happen. So make lists, be organized, take it as it comes. And the funny thing is, work is important to us, but so is building a family.
That's so true.
So you just have to take it. Each family is going to have their own unique spin on who is going to take the brunt of the family work because of the outside work, and how do you make that happen?
Yes.
But it's possible.
It is. You're doing it.
I had 4
you're
children.
doing so well. Exactly, and you're doing so well. So definitely it is possible.
Agreed.
So I know right now the prices for lots in like a 1/4 acre lot in Sansan, Portland, it's just unimaginable. If I came to you with 15 million US dollars, would you sell me?
I don't think so.
Why?
You cannot put a price on family, happiness, love. Where I am, my stage in life, I think it's now about giving back, thinking of legacy, creating something for my family. It's not just about another dollar.
Well, Jackie, thank you so much for sitting with me, chopping it up with me, and enjoying this meal. Thank you.
It was my pleasure. You've got me with the beautiful food and this lovely apartment. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Awesome.